Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got some drugstore goodies for you today. Everybody's raving about this new drugstore foundation and I had to try it out and I have to say I really like it. This is from L'Oreal, the Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear, and the color I have is number 405 Porcelain. I'll show you how this went on. This is really hyped. Everybody's talking about that, and I have some other products to show you as well, and I have a lot of them on right now. But everybody's talking about this fresh wear. I'm like, what is so fresh about it? So I had to try it out. It says it has sunscreen in it, SPF 25, up to 24-hour breathable texture. Now that really grabbed me because I would like to have some skin that looks like it's breathable, that looks like it's breathing through all this makeup, that doesn't look like it's all just heaped on like a mask. That is what I am going for. And so I tried this out. I'm going to show you how it went on, and I really think I like it. I've got a bunch of other stuff here as well, and I'm going to show you how some of that went on. First, let's go through and I'll swatch everything for you on the back of my hand so you can see the colors on it. I believe in the past the Infallible has been like an Infallible matte, and that's not for me. You know, Infallible is great, longwear is great, but matte is not for me. Well, this fresh wear is very appealing to me with the whole breathable thing. Let's try this on. This does have a scent. It has a nice, I don't know, it's a perfumey scent. It is very sort of clean smelling. It's a clean and fresh smell. I put this on a while ago and I am not still smelling that scent. I could smell it while I was applying it to my skin, but I don't smell it anymore. So that's a plus. So it's a very runny foundation. You can see it running right down there. It is a very liquidy foundation. I put it on today with my Too Faced Hangover Primer. So this is 405. There is a color beneath this called Pearl. And I thought, well, I don't know. Pearl looked awfully, awfully white to me. And I think this ended up being a really good color match for me. So what I have on my lids today is a top coat type glitter topper. This is from Revlon. It's the Liquid Alloy Eyeshadow. They had, I think, 4 shades in this, and I got this really bright, sparkly purple one. This is sort of their answer to the Milani eye toppers or the Stila Glitter and Glow. I really wanted to try this out. I was very excited to try this out because I love my liquid glitter eye toppers, but I wanted to see if this was really worth anything, being a drugstore brand. The color is called number 3, Bruja Brew. And I have that on top of purple eyeshadow today. Today I used the Wet n Wild palette. I wanted to keep drugstore as much as I could on my face today. This is the Wet n Wild VI Purple. Let me show you this on the back of my hand. If you can see inside the tube there, you can see almost like blue glitter. It's a very kind of rich feeling, and it's not one of those that's got that clear watery background and then some glitter thrown in it. It actually has the backing matrix of it is actually that lavender, and then it has the glitter worked through it. So time to refresh my lip gloss from Revlon, the Lip Glow Gelée. Anytime I can say Gelée, I really enjoy saying Gelée. This is a lip topper from Revlon. This color is called number 111 Psychic Power. So I'll swatch this and then I'm going to put some more on my lips. So what I did was just put this in the center. I will show you a video. I will show you on the video how it looked. This is how it looked when I first plopped it on my lips. This is a very gel-like feeling lip topper. It's very jelly feeling, jelly, like jelly. I also tried out the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Concealer under my eyes. I'm liking that so far. I'll tell you all about it at the end of the video. Let me just show you the swatch from that. I have color number 1, and it is a very light peach right there. How it blends out. It is a full coverage, but it feels very lightweight, and I think it looks very lightweight. Now I'll tell you at the end of the video after I show you the application, I kind of had to work with it a little bit today. It was kind of giving me a little bit of a problem. I also picked up a new pair of eyelashes. I'll show you in the video. Those are from Kiss. They're the Lash Couture, and they're called Little Black Dress, and I'll show you applying those in the video. I really like these. I am on the hunt for something that I like just as much at the drugstore as my Baddington eyelashes. I'm just in love with those, but they're $24 a pair online. So I'm trying to find something at the drugstore that's a little more comparable, and I think I've got it. These are just, I think they're perfect. And something else I picked up, which I probably could maybe incorporate into this eye look, is from Rimmel. These are the Wonder Swipes 2-in-1 liner to shadow. I got the most outrageous color that they had. It is beautiful. I've thrown away the package, so I don't know the name of this, but it is outrageous. It is blue, and what it is a liquid liner. Looks like that. And then here's what it looks like. So what you can do is paint this on as a liner. It's glittery, it's sparkly. It gets glitterier the longer it dries. Sort of pat it on as a shadow or a topper. That's what it looks like patted out. Whoa, I'm catching some serious, like almost turquoise, teal looking glitter on this. Now this is not a super high coverage product, so I think that you would have to put that on top of something else, but let me show you how all this went on, and then I'm going to come back at the end with final thoughts on all of these products. Let's give this a try. Okay, very watery. Very soaking into my spongy. Oh, it's nice and neutral. I'll give you that. Has a freshy smell. Oh, it's nice and neutral. Yay! Thought it was probably going to be too peach or yellow. You know, it's always that way with me. So it's bouncing on. Pretty good coverage. We'll see if we can get it to kind of a full coverage. It does have a smell. It smells very sort of soapy, powdery, but I think I say that. That's how I describe like everything. Soapy. It really smells like something you would wash dishes in. I am liking this, as long as it doesn't dry down to a matte. Wow! A drugstore foundation that I like, and that is not orange. This is looking really fresh. Like they say, it is not looking heavy at all. It is looking very breathable, like the bottle says, breathable finish. Let me put my concealer on. I'm going to try today, I think I'm going to try this new Giorgio Armani concealer. The color I have is number 1. This is the Power Fabric Concealer. It's light. Oh yes, it's very light. So let's try this out, just because I have not yet really tried it. I tried it on and just wore it the other day when I didn't wear anything else. And that's going on nicely. So this is a very light, not thick at all concealer. It's going on very thin, a very thin layer, but it's covering pretty well. I was very interested in this product because it said it was like a stretch type deal where it moved with your skin. Okay, I am liking that concealer. I'm going to put just a hint more right where I'm very blue right here. Okay, so thin feeling layer, but heavy duty coverage. It's like when I put Shape Tape on, I feel like I can feel it. It's heavy. But this is feeling very mobile. I mean, I can feel, it's like I can move my eyes and I don't feel the concealer. So I can still sort of smell that scent in the Infallible, but it's not very intense and it's not like overwhelming me. I feel like it's going away as I'm sitting here and the product has been on my face for a while. I'm going to put just a touch under my eyes of the Becca Under Eye Brightening Powder. Starting here where I have that blotting problem with my mascara and then just barely touching it on the rest of it. I found that to be a good strategy these days. And then just barely touch through there. with whatever's left on the brush. Oh, I like this. I like this concealer. It doesn't look dry under my eyes. We shall see after a while how that goes. I'm going to go ahead and powder my face. I feel like this is a good color match for me too, which is really unusual. This is the Porcelain. They had a color lighter than this called Pearl, but it looked like it might be like really white, so I didn't get that one. I'm glad I got this one. So lately I've been kind of back to my Hourglass powder. I don't know why. My Hourglass Veil finishing powder. I don't know. Translucent setting powder, it says. I thought, watching how this foundation sets. Okay, now this, once you've powdered this, it is full coverage. That is some full coverage right there. It's a little on the matte side. And my under eyes are starting to kind of pucker a little bit. But we can fix that with some of my coconut spray from Wet n Wild. I'll put that on after I've done the rest of my face. Okay, in keeping with the whole drugstore collection thing today, I'm going to break in a new pair of lashes. These are from Kiss. They're called Lash Couture Faux Mink Collection. I thought these looked pretty reasonable. They weren't those huge, giant, fluffy lashes. I don't want giant, hairy spiders. I want something, you know, a little out there, but not crazy. Okay, I could have maybe chopped a little bit more off the end. These, I think, are pretty. They're just enough. They're not enormous spiders. Yeah, I like these. I think they're perfect. Okay, the Infallible. I'm loving it. I'm gonna wear test this for a while for you guys. I would call this a satin finish. I'm not really gonna call it a satin matte. It definitely is full coverage, but it looks breathable like it says. It doesn't look heavy. It doesn't look matte. It doesn't look dry. So I'm really loving this. I'll be back in a while to share with you guys. I am loving this lip topper. It seems like I have to keep applying it though. It's very jelly. It feels really interesting. Has a cotton candy scent. I forgot to mention that. I'm really liking this liquid alloy eyeshadow. I mean, look at that. Look at that glitter. And that is from a drugstore eye topper. We love our Milani eye toppers, yes, but this is really kicking it. It's really nice. I'd like to get a couple more of those. I love these eyelashes. These are my new go-to eyelashes, I believe. I like the thickness of the band. It sort of gives you a little bit of an extra eyeliner boost there. I think they're just right in the taper and the amount. I really like those. Now this Power Fabric Concealer, what I had to do, and I think it ended up looking really, really good. I'm not looking puckered, I'm not looking dry, but I was looking puckered and dry. So when I first put this on, I thought this is fantastic. I look hydrated under there, and then I powdered it and it looked great. And then as I'm doing the rest of my makeup, it started to sort of look very dry and cracked under there. Very, very emphasizing the cracks in the concealer. It just really emphasized all of the lines under my eyes. It was starting to pucker and pull together, and I thought, what is going on? So two things. I first of all went back with my dampened beauty blender and dabbed on it and sort of repositioned all of it. And then I sprayed a little of my Urban Decay All Nighter on my beauty blender and sort of patted that just right through. Not a lot, just one spritz, and patted that down to sort of lay everything flat, smooth it out, and put it in place, and that really seemed to help. So I'm liking that concealer a lot, and I'll have to tell you how I got so many of these products for free. I have a bunch of products in front of me. I got most of them for free. That is because of Sephora's little Rouge reward, where if you have 2,500 points, you can trade it in for a $100 Sephora gift card. I've been saving and saving and saving, and I finally did it. And that's how I got a lot of this stuff for free. I'm gonna do a couple more videos with my free stuff, and then I'll tell you and show you how I ended up getting this stuff for free, how to cash in your Sephora reward points for a free $100 gift card. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I'll see you in a few hours to show you how this ended up wearing, and also how that Power Fabric Concealer ended up wearing. Okay, several hours later, this is holding up like a dream. Both the concealer under my eyes and the Infallible from L'Oreal. I cannot believe this Infallible. It is so on there. This is where my glasses were, so that's not the foundation's problem. But I am getting a little bit of blotting under my eyes with this concealer. That is always the case, but actually less than normal. And then this foundation is just on there. It is so on there, and it gives such a soft focus sort of blurring look to your skin from a distance. I kind of was shocked at that. I wasn't expecting any of that. Well, there's a little bit of breakup right through here, and then right along here. I always have problems with that area, but it is just on there. And I usually don't have any luck at all with longwear foundations. They usually come off on me anyway, even though I have dry skin. This looks better at this stage of wear than any other foundation that I have. So I'm just amazed. I'm shocked to have a new drugstore foundation. I love it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.